Yeah, folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to our Saturday live stream, where today we've got a double feature coming up. We will be playing some Dwarf Fortress, but first, we are visiting Total War Warhammer 3. Ba 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 ba! Everybody, happy Saturday. Hope everyone had a lovely week. We made it through another one. And here we are at the weekend, ready to play some video games. I'm very excited about it. This is a sponsored stream for Total War Warhammer 3. It's tricky to say war twice in a row. I keep wanting to say Total Warhammer 3, which would roll off the tongue more easily, but isn't accurate. Total War Warhammer 3. It is a sponsored stream. If you do ! What game, there is a link down there where you can find out where you can pick it up for yourself. If you're watching on the YubTubs, it'll be in the doobly-doo down below. I will note, if you do pick it up on the Epic Game Store, there's a Quill18 creator code. Everyone calls it Total Warhammer. Excellent. Well, Total War Warhammer 3. Total War, I always say, is like the best strategy game I don't play enough of. I don't play a ton of the Total War series, despite the fact that they are excellent. So hopefully we're gonna have lots of people in chat helping me out today. But I've always enjoyed the Warhammer version of Total War. Well, it's tricky. I like the historical ones because historical is cool. But the creative freedom that they get with the Warhammer franchise, which has a great story, great setting, great races, great mechanics, and things like that, is always really great. Like in the historical ones, you can't really use magic and things like that. The Warhammer franchise always do, so that's pretty cool. I have played through the prologue, but that is it. We're gonna go into the campaign gameplay, sort of blind here. We did get a whiskey and chocolate joke before the stream started, so let's go and read that now. Well, actually, we got a few whiskey and chocolates. I was going to say, they're probably about to pop up. First of all, a couple minutes ago from Wymie, thank you very much, Wymie, said, why did the Norwegian crawl on the floor of the supermarket? They're looking for low prices. Is it a Norwegian stereotype to be cheap? I keep hearing those jokes lately about, I've got a Dutch friend, Rhino, and he's been making those sorts of jokes about the Dutch. I'm like, is that a Dutch stereotype? Scottish people say that about themselves too. Does every culture imagine themselves to be really cheap for some reason? And why is that? Why does everyone think that they are the unique cheap people in the world? I don't know. Wymie also says, why doesn't the Norwegian close the bathroom door so no one can peek through the keyhole? Looncall also just came in with some whiskey and chocolate. Thank you very much, Looncall. Looncall says, I'm currently playing Warhammer-based D&D campaign. What? Well, that's cool, okay. But I've never actually played Warhammer. Here's my favorite gamer playing it for me instead. I'm a Minotaur Warlock with, I don't know how to pronounce a lot of these demon names. Zench as his patron, for anyone interested. Wow. Okay, that would make an excellent setting. That would make an excellent setting. And Fletcher Reed, thank you as well. Fletcher Reed says Warhammer 2 is one of my favorite games, and I'm hyped to see you play Warhammer 3. Because we did play some Total War Warhammer 2. Did we play Total War Warhammer 1 on the channel? I know we played 2. I think we played 2 more than once with like expansions and stuff. I don't remember if we played the first of the Total Wars, and we've dabbled with some of the historical ones as well. So excited to dive in over here. Mike is speaking a little bit. I think it's because I've got the volume a little high on my end, so I'm feeling like I'm having to shout a little bit, but I can bring down the gain as well. I think if I'm talking a little bit more normally, I don't think it's going to be quite as peaky. Bum 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 bum. Oh yeah, the Aztec lizard frog people. That was excellent. I think, did we play one as the rat people? I don't remember. Let me bring down the gain just a scooch on my mic. There we go. With positioning changes and things like that, it can make a difference. But yeah, I think I was being loud. My biggest exposure probably to the Warhammer universe is probably actually through Blood Bowl. Because I really love the idea of that. I don't have a ton of experience there either, but I love it. Fantastic, you know? It's like, hey, let's make football in the Warhammer universe. What? It's crazy. I love it. Yeah, Blood Bowl best football. That's true. It's like, American / Canadian style football, hand egg. Then it's foot soccer ball, then Blood Bowl. I mean, there's no question about it. That's just the way it goes. Mm-hmm. Give me the Space Marines. So slightly different Warhammer. That, of course, would be 40k, as opposed to, I mean, generic. Sometimes is it referred to as well as like Warhammer Fantasy, or is that even a third thing? I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Boop. New campaign. There's a cutscene. We'll let it play. I haven't actually watched it yet, so I'm excited.
This world has been sundered by a tide of arcane energy. The winds of magic churned into a maelstrom. The Tome of Fate drew me north to find out why.
The moving sort of clockwork cover on the book.
A battle was fought there. Though long over, the spirits still lingered. In the shadow of a broken portal, the trail ended. It was here the tome conversed with the dead. They told of Ursa.
We'll do the resub readout on the loading screen.
Lost in darkness. A noble prince ventured to save him, yet he strayed from the path and was corrupted by chaos. Savior became executioner. A single shot, bound in faith forsaken, pierced Ursan's heart. And so the bear god roared. The tide that broke the world. Spirits, where lies Ursa now?
It's whiskey
Is he
and
here,
chocolate.
in the north?
Beyond the maelstrom, in the realm of chaos, in the forge of souls.
Is he alive?
Wounded and dying, embraces in shadow.
What shadow? A demon's?
A master of the dark.
I knew who shackled the bear.
I like that. You have home field advantage since Frozen Chaos Waste just looks like Canada.
Only a fool would challenge Be'lakor. And yet, the power of a dying god, there is no greater prize. A mere drop of Ursan's blood would break my curse, ending my servitude to this accursed book. Free to profit from its secrets. But Ursan is locked in the Forge of Souls, deep in the realm of chaos, and I cannot enter this nightmarish domain. All routes have been sealed by the maelstrom. There must be a way. The tome unveils a spell to summon a portal. One to bypass the maelstrom and create a door into chaos. Knowledge to bargain, for I need an ally. One who is tempted by the power of the god bear and can withstand the horrors within.
All right, I volunteer. I've always wanted to kill a god. Sounds like fun. I don't know, guys. I've watched enough Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to know that you really shouldn't be reading from books that promise, like, infinite power and knowledge. But, I don't know. I have to say, if I had the Darkhold in reach, I'd probably read it too. Cutscene had Diablo vibe. Yeah, I mean, or does Diablo have Warhammer vibes? Right, that's the thing with when you get into like fantasy genres and stuff like that. There's always like cross-pollination and stuff. I mean, everyone's just ripped everything off from Tolkien. I mean, come on, we know that. It's like everything is just a ripoff of Tolkien, right? So what are we gonna play? So, one thing I like about this is in previous, say, Warhammer games and stuff, you know, we've got maybe sometimes you get a couple of different flavors of humans, 2, 3, 4 different elves, some dwarves thrown in there, all kinds of things. Here it's like 80% bad. It's like Well, we can be Demons of Chaos, or Ogres, or Nurgle, you know, the Plague Lord, or Zetch, is a Chaos God. Okay, yep. Slaanesh, the weird BDSM erotica Chaos God. Here's Khorne, the Blood God. You know, just mostly real bad. Grand Cathay over here are, I'm not entirely sure. They give me kind of an elfy vibe. They've got this interesting sort of yin and yang balance kind of vibe. And then Kislev over here are the Northerners. Gives me a bit of a sort of Norse slash Russo kind of vibe. These are the ones you play in the prologue. The Kislev and the Daemons of Chaos are both flagged as recommended for first campaign. So I thought we would play Daemons of Chaos. On Bread for Warhammer, they're no good guys. And that might be part of it, yeah. But yeah, I thought we'd play Demons of Chaos, recommended for first campaign, which this very much is, but would be different than what we've got before. So I think that's going to be good. Kislev is Tsar Russia. Cathay is China. Okay. Corn for the cornflakes! Oh. Grand Cathay are humans ruled by dragons with a Chinese kind of vibe. Oh. Wait, people are saying Demons of Chaos is not good for a first campaign? It's hard? What? Should we just play Kislev instead? Oh my god. It's very hard? But it says! But it says! Wait, no, Kislev is also hard? What is going on here? Grandpa Nurgle's the only way. Cathay is probably the easiest? What? Oh, because the start is hard. Cathay / Khorne is good for the first campaign. Oh, they're recommending it because it continues the story! Oh, okay. Alright. Twitch chat is divided. Drink. Stuff is hard yet. Played Slaanesh or Cathay. Alright, you know what? We're gonna go here. The recommended ones are the hardest. That's so funny. That's so funny. Ogres are these. I mean, Ogres would be fun too, but I don't know. Maybe we'll play Grand Cathay then. I'm gonna read what it says about it. Thought about a poll, but I don't know. Just sort of getting I want to kind of get a vibe of the zeitgeist here. Past the mountains of Morn and the steppes beyond lies the fabled empire of Cathay. Travelers returning from the eastern reaches tell tale of jade cities and golden pagodas. They recount strange creatures from serpentine dragons to monolithic stone sentinels and flying sky junks that rain multi-hued firepower from above. Okay, yeah. Very, very China. You know, with the Olympics being there, maybe it's actually a good little nod to that. But most of all, they tell of imposing and disciplined armies that march forth in defense of their kingdom, the thousands of devoted foot soldiers, unswerving in their loyalty and unrivaled in the harmonics of war. Ooh, I have harmonicas. That their armies face northwards to garrison the great bastion and defend against the ruinous powers is perhaps a blessing, for should the celestial dragon emperor have to turn his legions towards the nations of the west, the threat to all that may be unleashed does not bear thinking about. I kind of like it. Ogres for the ogre god. So harmony. Balance both yin and yang to achieve harmony, which confers powerful effects. Compass. Direct the Wuxing compass to defend Cathay from the threats north of the Great Bastion. The Ivory Road. Gain wealth by sending out caravans to deliver cargo to faraway cities in the west. Alright, I like it. Cathay's fun. It's your first campaign. Whiskey and chocolate. Hey, cool man! Blood for the blood god. Skulls for the skull throne. Yeah, I like it. Which one was the was Khorne over here? It was like the collect skulls kind of vibe, which was also sounded fun. I don't know. We'll go Grand Cathay. I like it. Boom.
A dragon in human form.
We have 2 leaders available over here. For the demons, we only have the one to pick from. So we've got Miao Ying, the Storm Dragon, Northern Provinces, and Zhao Ming, the Iron Dragon, Western Provinces. I don't know.
A dragon.
So am I a dragon in human form? So both of these, maybe? That's not just the title. She's actually a dragon? This is acceptable. Okay. Yep. Mao Ying, the Storm Dragon, reigns across northern Cathay and commands the armies of the Great Bastion. Cold and aloof, she has ruled over the northern provinces for centuries and maintains the defenses with strength of arms and wondrous war machines. For the Great Bastion is the shield that protects Cathay from the Norse powers of the north. Where it stands strong, so too does Cathay prosper. So we have reduced corruption. We have increased leadership in fighting against Daemons of Chaos. more ammunition for our missile units, so they're not going to run out of ammo as quickly, which is handy. And our Lord has a 50% reduction of upkeep for missile infantry units. And Harmony +3 yin, so which means we'll have to do a little bit more yang to keep it balanced. So there's definitely a missile unit focus over here. Obviously, we're still going to need enough infantry to guard those, but that sounds pretty good. Ying is a one-woman army. There are 2 Dragon Emperors, 4 Dragon Kids. Really good. I'm going to go for this one. This is going to be fine. More missile, more better. Yeah. Nope, go for the other. Well, let's read the other one, but I think I'm going to go with the first over here. I'm going to go with Meow Meow, the cat dragon. So Zhao Ming, the Iron Dragon, rules over the Western Cathay and the Sky Road that leads to the Mountain of Morn. A hardened frontier warrior maintains the western edge of the Empire and keeps the desert clans in order. An interest in alchemy has led to the presence of sorceress cabals. Zhao Ming's realm. I'm assuming it should be in or within his realm. Yet his siblings claim that his proximity to the Great Maw might have somehow poisoned his mind. More caravan capacity. More ranks for alchemists, cheaper ogre mercenary units, more armor. Okay, wow, magic item drop chance plus 100%. He does sound very good. But we're gonna go for Meow Meow, the cat dragon, on normal difficulty. Zhao's much better in the first campaign. Too bad. Done. The guy sniffs Warpstone. He's pretty unhinged. Oh, that sounds like fun. Okay, we're going to read some resubs before we go and launch into the campaign properly. We've got Garya, who's just resubbed for 44 months. The Stitches at 6 months. Captain Darkpool at 64 months. We got some power of 2s going on here. Thank you very much, Captain Darkpool. We've got CVD Veer at 77 months. Also Bretchen at 30 months. Ziggity Zigzag at 36 months, a 3-year Twitch anniversary. Augury Defiant at 42 months. Historian at 21. JMS, 7 months. Teddy Sworsevelt, 19 months. Silverfish has gifted a sub. Oh, thank you very much. To Whistling Duck, who's now at 9 months. Tarnath is at 91 months. All in a row as well. 91 months from Tarnath with the resub. Thank you very much. Omni Zero at 17 months. Players Festung at 5 months. Exact Caramel at 8 months. For Evil, not good. Continuing his streak of gifting some subs at the start of the streams here. Thank you very much. With 3 more gift subs today. Or no, more, I think more than that. I don't have the display set up properly over here. Yeah, I think it was 5 more gift subs. 3 of them went to resubs. Yeah, that was really nice. Thank you. Adaust at 5 months. Azoth Streams at 4 months. Radical at 57 months. Dang G at 71. Silas at 88 month resub from Silas. Thank you very much. That is a lot of months. Time for the Warhammer Madness. Hopefully we can get some chorfs in Warhammer 3 soon. Oh, is that Chaos Dwarves? And Kandari is resub for 40 months using that Prime subscription. Thank you very much for that. All right, let's dive in to the campaign over here. That helmet, constantly straining to keep your head vertical.
And Cathay, a vast empire.
More cutscene.
to the east, ruled by powerful creatures, dragons who can inhabit human form.
I do look very cool.
Mistaken. We have no interest in a mere god's power.
No interest in power to use against the forces of chaos.
I am Yao,
I don't have a Warhammer hat.
the storm dragon, older than the gods themselves. You are here for a greater purpose. This map shows the energy of all things. There should be harmony, but the world is unbalanced.
Start making hats part of the cost of sponsorship.
Shenzhou, bringer of light and hope. She ventured beyond the Norscan mountains, but was lost. Without her light, darkness prevails, and our family has no comfort.
Though I feel your loss, the Tome of Fates provides no insight to your sister's whereabouts.
Ursa knows he witnessed her fate.
Then why does he not tell you, Iron Dragon?
There is mistrust between dragons and gods.
If we save Ursun, he will tell us how to find Shenzhou.
Let me serve you, mighty dragons. I can reach Ursun. lead you to him before it's too late. For one drop of his blood.
Your destiny is to guide us.
Okay, so this guy doesn't actually want to kill Urson. He just needs a drop of his blood. Okay.
The armies of Cathay must breach the maelstrom and march into chaos. Balance will be restored to the world when Shenzhou is returned to you.
Don't trust this old man. Goal is clear.
Goal is clear. To find the lost sister.
Dude, I was going to do narration.
God bears testament before he passes into myth.
I am the anointed guardian of the Great Bastion. Any breach brings great dishonor upon me. So prove your worth, mortal.
Yes, great matriarch. There is indeed a rupture in the Great Bastion. The forces of Tzinch invade through the ruins of the Snake Gate and have taken the terracotta graveyard. Further along, the Bastion remains under threat from the Changer's forces. Or, as you know...
We do have a wall. It's a pretty good wall. One might even call it a great wall.
Yet, despite the enemy assaults, there remain brave defenders ever loyal to you. Bolster them, and they will gladly confederate with a revered dragon. You will need such allies, for it is on the other side of the wall where the threat is strongest.
It's whiskey and
the
chocolate.
eternal siege continues, for the
Elsa, thank you.
are never sated.
In the theme of a dragon cat, try Googling Swedish weather guy shirt.
Orchestrator of this woe, Kairos Fateweaver. Face this demonic oracle, lest he bring down the Bastion. Fateweaver
With like the storm?
is insidious, and the invasion is only part of his plan. Rebellion festers in Nanyang's minds under the Changer's malign influence. Punishment must be swift to reinforce your authority. Before we can hope to take the fight into the Chaos Realms themselves, we must bring harmony back to Grand Cathay. There is much to do.
The lords of Nangao
How they play. The Northern Provinces. Harmony. All aspects of Devon and Cathay are aligned with yin or yang. Bonuses are earned and penalties are suffered based on the balance between the two. The Wuxing Compass. Wuxing, right? With the X? The Wuxing Compass influences the flow of the winds of magic around the Cathayan homelands. The rulers of the Celestial Empire may use its power to bolster the defenses, enrich the lands, and divert harmful magic away to the desert. Okay. The Ivory Road. Cathayan factions can send trade caravans to the west along the perilous Ivory Road. Choices will have to be made and challenges overcome if expeditions are to be successful. All right.
Agents of Fateweaver.
Wuxing Compass. It's whoosh.
We cannot risk such sedition reaching Nangao.
As I say, this is a standard start to a Total War campaign. You've got your Lord and your army set up near a very weak one early on just to get a little bit of practice. We get our first mission, defeat the army belonging to the following faction in battle, Rebel Lords of Nanyang, which I assume these guys are. Yeah, they got a little X over there. Rebel Lords of Nanyang. Under the malign influence of Xianqi, rebels from the mines of Nanyang approach with hostile hearts. They are Fateweaver's puppets to ensure strife as he attacks through the Great Bastion. Not that this exonerates such disobedience, they must face the dragon's wrath. Left-click an army to select it. Yep, all right, okay. And then it does give you a little bit of money and then give you a hero right away, which is kind of nice. So, we've got a starting army with what exactly? We've got ourselves the Storm Dragon, and everyone is implying that she is a badass. Now, most of the lords are pretty strong on their own. So we currently have no magic items, no ancillaries to equip ourselves with. We're probably level 1. I mean, if we look at skills. Where's actually list our level in this page? I mean, this must be our level here, but yeah. Oh, hit the check mark. What else we have here? Oh, I didn't want to open... Oh, okay, no, that's fine. So that's the unit we've got here, but it's a quick way to see everything. So we got a Blood Dragon Shugenjin Lord. Okay, so we've got a wizard over here. No, that's Celestian Dragon Guard. Right-click for further information. Left-click to select.
My father proud.
It's not highlighting it by default. It's these right over here, Celestial Dragon Guards. So they have a Yang Harmony. So, this unit counts as a Yang unit and gains increased melee defense and leadership when near Yin units. So we have to keep our armies balanced between Yin and Yang. Alright, sure. Armor piercing, anti-large, charge defense. We've got a couple of sword infantry. So yeah, halberd over here. I was going to say, this sounds like a pole arm over here. Peasant long spearmen, peasant archers, peasant horsemen, and a sky junk flying machine. Harmony amplifier. Increases harmony bonuses for nearby units by 25%. Only the strongest amplifier bonus is applied. It's a yin, always flying, can't land. Oh. Perfectly balanced, all things should be. X is sh, Q is ch, and Z is zh. Right.
I stand apart.
Not army composition. You need to have yin and yang units close to each other on the battle map. Yeah. Well, I mean, you have to compose your army to be kind of balanced. But you also want them to have close by. That's not a bad point. We could lower the battle duration, because I think by default it might be set to unlimited here for the single player campaign, but we could do this so that if we defend, things can stall out or something. Anyway, I think the thing to do to start off with is just go and take this battle, which should be pretty straightforward. And just kill these fools.
My siblings conspire against me.
Attacking the...
upon us. Study your options carefully.
Shush you. So yeah, we're attacking over here. You do get a little thing. You can auto-resolve. In most battles where it's going to be decisive victory, where it's just going to be a stomp because we're just cleaning things up, I'll probably automate it just for the sake of time. But this first one we are going to go ahead and do manually and see what we can do over here. If you send the caravan to Castle Drakenhof, you get a really powerful weapon. Interesting. Flying artillery with snipers. Ah. Boop, 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 boop. Hovering over auto results also shows you who you would die now. Really? Oh, because that was always a little thing that you're like, how is the RNG going to screw me? The channel magic, risk magic for more favorable wins. Well, I don't think we need to do that. I think that spends some of our magic, yes, but then gives us a stat boost in combat. Someone will be able to do. I think we'll just go ahead and ignore that. That's gonna be fine. I don't think we particularly care. Always channel magic. Someone says, oh, okay.
Even the most skillful.
Pay attention to predicted casualties when all is robbing. Decisive victories don't always mean low casualties. So noted. So, okay, I can see the items over here. Okay, Yang and Yin. So currently right now, all my ranged units are Yin. Now, do they just need to be near one unit to be balanced here? When near Yin units. I wonder if, like... So, let's say you know, these guys were close to each other. Oh, look, they get the little symbol! Ahaha!
Dragon God!
Now it looks like you don't stack the harmonies. It looks like as long as there's both present, that's all it needs to have the harmony bonus. Okay. And then this thing, oh man, we're really gonna want our army close to. Why are you outside the deployment zone? Can these guys? Vanguard deployment. That's why they can start outside the deployment zone. I forgot that was a thing. So we could go here and be ready to maybe set up some sort of flank with these dudes. I mean, we're on the attack. It is going to be a pretty easy battle. I don't think there's much to worry about. We could use a locked formation or something. I don't think that's going to be required. One of the things with this, when you use the melee front formation, it does set your archers quite far back, which strikes me as too far back, personally. And in this particular case, like, it strikes me as too far back because I like to have my archers further forward so that they can shoot people quicker. I mean, still behind the melee lines, but I would like them to be tight. In this case, we really want them to be clustered so that they can get their harmony bonus. You know what I mean? If we take our... Hang on. If I grab my melee units, or my range units... no, I guess we'll leave you there. We'll do this. Now, if I grab these three over here, I think the balloon will be in the middle. Perfect. This seems like what we want to do. So just turn... Which suggests turn advisor to minimal and always turn skirmish mode off by default? Well, I think skirmish mode is off by default, which is over here. It is currently off. So that with on, that means your archers will step backwards as things happen, yeah? Now, one of the things that
Stand apart! Find harmony!
we want these locked, right? Like I think guard mode being on by default was always something that you would be encouraged to do by people. Yeah, guard mode on so they don't chase. I think the default settings now I think are much more in line with what people would always have to give as a tip, like, oh, make sure to do this, make sure to do that. Guard mode was on by default without doing anything, and skirmish mode seems to be off by default. Skirmish mode stinks, never used except maybe archer cavalry. Yeah, you don't have to mess with them very much. So now, if I move forward, we should keep this general structure, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and start the battle. If I click here, oh man, wait. How are we shooting already? Wait, oh my god! Is that the range of my balloon?
Drag out your formations for best effect.
Oh my lord! Oh yeah, guard mode off for cavalry does make sense so they chase. Although right now, I don't want them to engage. Oh my god, the war balloon is insane! No wonder it was such a big get for the Fire Nation to get it from the Northern Iron Temple. That was a big deal. Oh, they all have their own harmony. So I'm just gonna keep my cav sitting here so they can go and engage with these archers, but this is sick! We start with our own archery thing. And now our archers are gonna come into play. I mean, soon they will as well. Turn your lord into a dragon if you select her. Hang on, pause. Can use the battle started, outcome still undecided. Transform dragon form. Offers powerful melee attacks in flight. Restricted spell availability reduction, harmony multiplier. Oh, okay, go away you. Oh, so my lord has 100% harmony amplifier, as opposed to the balloon, which has the 25%. So currently we're using this 100% over here. I wonder what it reduces it to. So right now it can cast spells, but if I turn into a dragon, I won't be able to. But I'm kind of okay with that. Dragon! Let's dragon now. See what it looks like. This is acceptable.
The enemy waver, my lord.
Yeah. Shush you. Spellcaster armor. Oh, looks like she doesn't have the harmony enhancer at all. Still, this seems okay. All right, let's get you to move out here. Let's select all my melee. Oh, sorry. M is for missile. And that does include my lord. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and have them charge in here, because why not? I'm gonna hit spacebar a lot to pause. Spacebar does not pause. Hidden units are revealed. Charge the archers! Can't cast anything currently right now. Looks like I'll be able to click this, so you have to transform back. There you go, everyone's broken. I'll just select all and kill the enemy lord. I mean, he was just a rebel leader. He's not particularly relevant. Victory! Now, sometimes you do want to chase these guys down to kill as many as possible, right? But I think that mostly is when they've got like a city or something to retreat to. I think we can just end here. Oh, right, when we're in melee, we might want to not shoot into melee because we're hitting our own units, right? All right, decisive victory. Good stuff. Balloon can call friendly fire. So we have an option here, what we do after victory. Shush you. We can execute the captives for a leadership boost. So for 5 turns, we'll have +4 leadership in our army, which is quite good because leadership prevents your units from breaking. Like, you don't tend to win. Like, what happened there? We didn't kill everyone. They just ran out of leadership, out of morale, and ran away. I don't know if having high leadership, does it give you combat bonuses as well? So yeah, I don't know how big a +4 leadership is. Maybe it's huge, maybe it doesn't matter. The other thing we can do is venerate here to replenish, but I think because our units are full right now, it doesn't do anything. And the other thing we can do is pardon them and get some money. It will slow down the replenishment rate, but again, I don't think that matters. It's a one-time injection of $200. Currently, we're making 3,000 per turn. I don't think it really matters how much we go here. You don't need the leadership pretty much ever. So probably just take the money, even though it's really insignificant here. As a dragon, you should be able to eat the captives. I agree. It's usually money or healing. And that's the thing. I think normally if we're marching and we're taking damage, we take the units for healing. Missing 78 cavalry. Oh, on the mouse over, it does show. I'm betting I'm missing 2 cavalry. Oh, wait. Kills, damage, okay. Because we definitely would heal. But the thing is, we're going to heal anyway. Missing 7, you think we're 45 at the cap? I don't know, I guess I'll take the money.
I authorize.
Most units 4 is about a 7% boost. When you attacked town or someone who was running march stance, your second fight this turn will kill them off. Okay. Alright, so we completed this. Excellent. We get extra money, and we get a hero recruited, an Astromancer. Enemy killed in battle, so we killed the boss.
A potent ally has joined your ranks. Embed them in your army.
Powerful heroes such as the Astromancer can act independently for now. Get them to join your army. Heroes are versatile, independent agents that can perform actions against hostile targets on the campaign map. Heroes may also be added to army, in which case they will fight as powerful single unit in battle. Single person unit in battle. So yeah, so I remember these agents and things.
Test the mines ahead. Posting.
Yep, alright. Kill the dudes in the mines. Gotcha. So yeah, this guy, you can like target... like you can do things with, versus settlements. You can wound, assassinate, do all kinds of things depending on what they are. But they're quite powerful in an army. So we're going to use them. And if they are embedded into an army, it increases their chance of finding magic items, which sounds pretty good too. I don't know. Astromancer, they make stars fall in love.
The heavens will provide.
The storm.
So right here, we have our Astromancer added in here, which is great. Apparently we get a reward for that as well. Good. We'll have to take on these mines. Before we do that, let's take a look at our situation here.
Not undeserved.
We have a single province, Gunpowder Road. Can you... I was going to say. So this province over here we have the capital city, and then there's 2 extra settlements in here. And I don't know if it's constant, if it's always like 1 and 2, or if there's like variable numbers over here. There will always be one that's the capital in each province, and then some amount of extra settlements. I think 2 is pretty standard. So we want to grab all these so we have control over the whole area. It is variable. Okay. I couldn't remember in previous games. It's like maybe some only have 1 extra settlements and some might have 3 extra settlements. I'm not sure. But I think 2 is pretty typical. So we definitely want to take the other places to finish that off. The other thing we could take a look at is construction in our capital over here. So Nangao over here is currently growing. It has no population surplus. When we do get extra population, it will enable us to get to higher level buildings, as well as when we do level up our main settlement, we'll also get extra slots for buildings over here. So right now, yeah, village. We've got a village here, certain amount of income, defenses, growth, and we've got the Nangao Forge currently, which unlocks recruitment of Iron Hail Gunners, and we can keep leveling that up. So there's a bunch of different buildings we could construct over here. There's 6 categories, landmark. So we need to have the level 5 capital building to be able to build this. Over here, we could build a clay pit to get extra income and also produce pottery. Under the military category, we could build a training camp to unlock Jade Warriors, and then eventually higher versions of it. Corrals, or stables, over here to unlock horsemen of increasing levels, and we've already got the forge, so we don't need to do that. We can't build any of the advanced military buildings unless we've got a level 3. And then, okay, so for defenses, we can build ramparts and archer platforms, which have yin and yang. And then for infrastructure, a lot of these, I think, will increase growth and give you money. So I don't know what to prioritize for construction. I'm like, for me, I'm always tempted, well, let's take something that gives you growth so we can grow the population faster. I think we can tear down these extra buildings later on. So theoretically, you could build like a growth building to embiggen your city as quickly as possible to get to the highest rank capital building, and then, you know, replace it. Food is king. Well, do we have food, or that's just growth, right? Is that what you mean? Because we don't have actual food as a trait, I don't think. Go growth, decent start. And you can destroy buildings and replace. Okay. So Labor Conscription Bureau. Tea Parlor. Oh, I want tea. So the Labor Conscription Bureau is growth and construction discounts. Tea Parlor is growth and income. So let's go with tea, because who doesn't love tea? Third icon on bottom for full build map. Yes, I realized that for the thing here too. I guess that would have been a little easier to show it off. Can I build from here? Oh, you can build from here. Okay. I guess it just builds it in the next slot, because I don't think it had a slot selected. Okay. Yeah, so we'll do that. City grows faster, get us a little bit of extra money. That sounds pretty good. I think the thing to do now is just to go on to the mines. Now, this bar over here, this is not my current health, right? This is like relative strength relative to some arbitrary number. So when you see another army, you can kind of compare these two bars to get an idea of what your strength is. What's your yin and yang balance? So if we look at the army over here, currently we're 2 points on the yin, which currently gives us a diplomatic relations with Cathay, growth bonus, construction. So construction for Yang buildings is going to be discounted, and income from Yang buildings is also increased, but income from Yin buildings is decreased. And then if we get them in balance, oh, that is quite good. Now that is global, right? So I could have one city that's super Yang and another city that's super Yin, and presumably it would balance out for that. Okay. I am wondering... Oh, is it army size? Is it just because I'm at 10 to 20? Okay. Because I'm wondering if we should... if we should recruit more. Now, I can't right now because the army's in the wrong stance, because presumably I've already moved it. I think if I hadn't moved it, it would automatically go into garrison or encampment stance. Or do I just switch over? Oh, just tell me it's only available. So I think it's going to automatically switch me to a stance over here. The plus over here, that's... Okay, turns until replenished is 2. I think we should probably recruit some more things. We can get these Iron Hail Gunners. They sound like fun. Well, yeah, so we get Peasant Spearmen or Peasant Archers, or we can actually get some slightly more advanced dudes over here. I'm thinking I'll recruit 2. 2 is the maximum I can do in a turn. I think I'm just going to spend 1 turn, recruit 2 of these gunners. Local recruitment works, global doesn't. Right. But because I'm in the province, I can still do local recruitment over here, right?
When Miao Ying asks, you answer.
So they're still going to come in a turn. And yeah, I think now we'll just go and skip. Oh, I have to pick a technology to research. Yes! Okay, so we currently have season trackers. Oh, so we move faster for Yang armies. Oh, so your army's Yin or Yang status does make a difference. A Yin army will heal faster, a Yang army will move faster. I will probably want to keep my army Yang balanced more often. Maybe, I don't know. It's actually interesting and tricky. Drill training gives us what? Okay, globally gives us more Yang, and a bonus to leadership for peasant long spearmen. And the fleshing mentor is more Yin and more ammunition for peasant archers. Yeah, okay. None of this is particularly enticing as is, because I really don't want to be dependent on the peasants for long. The armor is probably pretty good, and then it leads to... I mean, they're all good. Ooh. I think I might be tempted to go this way and try to get this global growth bonus as quickly as possible. Let's go drill training.
We must remain superior.
Okay, so we get this caravan stuff, which I hadn't actually explored yet. This panel displays your caravans. They can be sent along the Ivory Road from Cathay to the west. If the caravan reaches destination, you will receive a large reward. Uh-huh. caravans you can dispatch are displayed here. You can see its level and the number of units that will protect it. You can decide how much cargo the caravan should take west. The more cargo, the greater reward if it reaches the destination. Beginning the journey. All caravans start here. The lines leaving this point represent the different routes the caravan can take. As the game progresses, dangers will be displayed beside these lines. Now chart the route your caravan should take. You can alter the route even after it's been dispatched, and so react to perils along the way. It will move after ending your turn. This is a destination node. If your caravan arrives there, you will receive the reward beside it. Click this node to plot its route here. After choosing your initial route, click the dispatch button to send the caravan and return to the campaign map. Remember to return and check progress of your caravans. So is this a mechanic that's unique to Cathay? Or do all the races end up getting this? Can I find out what this is? Bear Slong. Oh. Cathay only. So, okay, no, that's the race. Didn't it say I'll see a reward next to it? Overall threat high, overall threat. Oh, so right now, no matter where I send it, there's going to be super dangerous. Because I've only got these two routes, and they're both bad. Oh shit, you can keep going way far. Select a caravan. No, it does not say what the reward is. Well, I'm not trying to send it right now. Have to buy goods for caravans to see the rewards. Okay, and I can also cycle through here. So someone said something about send it to Castle Drakenhof because it's a really good reward. The problem, like, should I be doing something first? One or more warring factions are present on this route. They may attack your caravan. Oh, the reward is just the money. Oh, I see. So the most profitable would be over here. It's fine. Max out the cargo and send it. But I think someone implied that sending it over here would be sick good. You have to fight, but it's not going to be... Okay, so there's going to be combat along the way. Really losing a caravan is just a nuisance. Select the caravan on the left first, increase the amount, then change. Okay, so we can send up to 1,000. Alright, let's just do it. So apparently there's spoilers what items we're going to get. So not only do you get the money, but you also get an item of some kind. Listen, we're just going to send it out there, see what happens. What could possibly go wrong? And, oh, we end the turn. We dealt with everything. So, change the stance to march. And you can fight the battles manually. Okay. It's like someone writing to freaking Strongbad over there. Dragon needs you. Recruit 2 new units. Okay. I didn't realize I was completing a mission.
Claim the mines, stealing the wealth of...
First time you send a caravan to destination, also rewards you with an item. Castle Drakenhof item is a kick-ass sword. I like swords. Does it track if we've sent one somewhere already? Alright, cleanse the mines, and we'll get a terrifying mask of E! Never look upon the terrifying mask of E! You don't know what it might see. Alright, we're Monty Python now, you guys. Excellent.
I stand up.
Alright, so these guys are ready to go. Technically, my cavalry haven't fully restocked, but I don't think I'm concerned. This is a different... oh no, that is the same faction. But they are out of reach, because I think there'd be a line if they could reinforce in this battle. So I think I can just YOLO straight to the mines over here.
Wrath of the Dragon.
The city has been reached, and your warriors...
Okay, so if we mouse over this... Oh! So this is blinking my... who are these guys? The Jade Warriors red. Does that mean these guys would die? Outright. Or just be damaged? They would die outright. Okay. Well, we'll go manual. I mean, honestly, the auto resolution might do better than I would. But we're gonna try. We're going to try. As a reminder, this live stream is sponsored by Total War Warhammer 3. If you're watching here on Twitch, you can do !what game. Get a link to where you can get the game today. If you're on YouTube, there'll be a link down in the doobly-doo. So far, the auto resolution humbles me every time. So that you're saying it still does better than you did? We could quick save before every battle too. That's the real pro way to do it. Quick save before every battle. You cannot do worse than the auto resolve. It got mega nerfed compared to Total War Warhammer 2. Oh, in Warhammer 2, was it easier to use it? All right, so if we for more favorable wind, total power. You've channeled the winds of magic. All right. I don't know what that does.
Your forces are ready to storm the defenses, yet I advise caution. You face an entrenched enemy that has had time to prepare.
I was gonna say I'm gonna take this tour because I did this in the prologue, right? Dealing with these settlements, but I didn't quite get it. So I'm gonna hit this settlement attack tour over here, which I think is gonna explain a lot of these little control points that we can grab. Minor settlement battles are fought over smaller settlements that lack fortified walls. Attacker can win the battle and capture the settlement by defeating all enemy defending units. Defender may win by either defeating all the attacking units or holding them off until the time limit expires. Constructed defense. The defender in a major siege battle or minor settlement battle may use supplies to construct defenses at build locations throughout the settlement. Defenses may be constructed during the fighting in response to the progress of the battle. That's quite cool! Okay, defending sounds like a lot of fun. Each build location is linked to a nearby supply point capture location, which is these, with the toasters. Okay, I think they're crates, but they kind of look like toasters. Defensive features of major siege battle or minor settlement battle, such as gates, towers, and constructed defense, are all linked to capture locations. Whoever holds the capture location controls the features linked to it. The attacker may begin the capture process by clearing the defenders out of the capture location, position a unit within it. Summon units, and units that fly will not be able to capture locations. The flag of the defender will be lowered, yada, yada, yada. Okay. So...
Your soldiers are ready to deploy for battle.
Yep. So right now there are no defenses up, because this is what they're going to trigger during their deployment or during the battle. But presumably, if they can spend some supplies to set up some walls or defensive towers over here, we want to control that. Now, we can deploy anywhere around this. That is quite cool. We could presumably even split our army. But I'm not sure I want to do that. I think we might just march straight through this way. It looks to me like, yeah, key building. If we capture this, I think we win as well. We don't have to kill everything. Magic has two parts, the reserve and your active pool. Channeling moves some from the reserve to the active pool at the start. It increases the reserve, but you won't use it all, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Well, I think I'm fine with our location here. I'm curious. Is my... Okay, so she's still melee even in her human form. How do I get your, how do you get your character card up over here? I didn't want to have to actually, like, click through to here. Because don't you get the character card that pops up over this way? Toggle unit details. That's the one I want! Right over there. Thank you. That is much easier. Yeah, so she's a melee expert right away, even without being a Dargon. Now, we've got our cavalry here, well, our peasant horsemen, and they can deploy forward. I'm not sure that we really want to do that here, because I don't think there's a really good... I mean, unless we... There's not even woods for them to hide in, to, like, do some sort of sneaky thing. They would just get murdered somewhere else. And yeah, she's also a spellcaster, yeah. I think I'm fine with this. I think I'm just going to scrooge people up a little bit more. And my war balloon... God, I might want to get more of those. All right, let's just start.
The Storm Dragon.
Maintain harmony amongst your forces, even in the most chaotic of battles. The defenders of the Celestial Empire fight back.
Yeah. Oh, cavalry. How come you're not holding formation?
Move as wind.
I have you in the group. I have the formation locked. Maybe the cavalry ignore some of that? I don't know.
For the defense.
Okay, let's pause for a second here so I can evaluate now that things are a little bit more set up. So they do have, okay, so they built some walls over here. So I'm assuming I can smash my way through this, Or if I did come around the outside over here, and if it was undefended, like with my cavalry, I might be able to come over here, capture this, but I think it would only capture this wall, so I don't know if I care about that so much. What else did they build? They've got another little barrier here, although again, I can skirt around it, so it's not really a big deal. Usually use my cav to try to get around the enemy and flank them. Yes, well, yes. Although, with the landscape over here, I don't think a flank attack's really going to open itself up very well. I mean, I suppose I could still see what I could do. Can you shift-click? Yeah. If I do one of those with the cavalry. Because right now, they would just be running face forward into whatever. These aren't pikemen, luckily, but...
The celestial daughter.
So I want to select everything except the cav.
Mistress of storms. The storm.
Hang on a sec. Control 1 makes a group, but apparently it doesn't remove things from a group. How do I remove the cavalry from this group? I guess I could just put it in zone. Hold on. That was weird. Select everything. Control 1. Select the peasant horseman. Control 2. There we go. Okay. Cav going that way. That's fine. I think I can probably just click over here, get my infantry to run in. My archers will sit back and keep shooting at these guys. I will break the harmony bonus, but I don't think I particularly care. Yeah, I didn't want to disband the group. I was just trying to redo it, because I had a group, everyone was in a group. I just want to make a new group with a horseman, but... Or make a group without the horseman. But Control 1 just seems to add whatever you have selected to a group. It doesn't reset the group to whatever you have selected.
Cavalry.
That looks like they don't have anyone over here, which is good.
Ready to defend.
And yeah, I think there's mostly going to be a whole lot of just right-clicking to death.
Order and
G to make a group, it's much easier. Well, I don't like that. The reason I haven't used G to make the group, and I am aware that that's a button, is because I like to make a group and think about what button is associated to that group. Because I use hotkeys a lot, right? It's not just about creating a group to maintain a... oh, they've got a tower over here. It's not just about making a group to maintain a formation. For me, it's about making a group to remember what hotkey it's assigned to. So that's why I like to assign it with a specific number explicitly, so that I have that kind of in my head. There's another army marching forward. We'll do this. Oh, these guys are not quite broken yet, although we're still going to be in combat here. I guess what I should maybe do is remember that my archers probably should be engaging people that I'm not meleeing already. So you're going to come here and capture this, which I don't think matters.
Master of tempests. Mistress of storms.
Okay, you're moving back. Whatever, let's just dragon it up. Well, here, hang on. What does my spell do? Wrath of the Storm. Active ability, augment. Imbued. Oh, okay, so it increases the melee attack bonus of everyone in the radius. That's pretty good. I was hoping I could do like a fire and forget, and then switch to a dragon. I suspect that this will actually, if I switch to a dragon, it might cancel it. Oh yeah, and then there's these spells here. So these spells here, are these more global? These are abilities versus spells. So abilities are just on cooldown or might have a certain number of usage but don't actually use mana. These are my spells. Oh, heals. Really? Well, that sounds very useful. And yeah, the boost to harmony is canceled, although the balloon helps it a little bit. But then I get to be a dragon!
peasant horseman.
So, oh yeah, there it is. It's slowly changing. I don't know if I was in it properly, if it would change the speed. I suspect not.
Ready to defend.
I suspect as long as they don't have any units and I have at least a unit, that's all it takes. Oh, they did build a second defense thing over here. Now, I'm trying to decide. I wish... Okay, I can zoom in a little over here. Is this a... Oh, that's a height thing. I can't... No, I can't go down there. I think the only thing to do now is try to smash our way through this. Archers go after this guy. Meleeers, I mean, I guess stomp out whatever's sitting here. Get this finished off. Oh, wrong button. I keep hitting Control M for melee, which is incorrect. Control I for infantry. As soon as this is done popping, the calves might be able to run around a little bit. I'm not sure. They might be able to go and ninja that, although I'm not sure that's relevant. Okay, we've got some sleepies, although not everyone is sleepy. These two are.
Balance. Defend the realm.
Yeah, I know I set myself up with the timer. I'm trying not to wait. I thought the timer would be... We might cancel the timer. I think you can cancel it between attacks. You can't cancel it, like, in mid of the campaign. I don't think we're going to have a problem making the time here. So... I wonder if we get a pop-up when it completes.
Good. Now defend
go.
it.
Understood.
If you capture its associated the capture point, think it auto-destroys the defense. Yeah, it seems to blow that up. Now, so... How do I tell what this is connected to? Like, because I can capture this now. I wonder if that's going to be one of these two gates.
For the
I'm
Emperor.
going to select all my infantry
That's their
and tell them to go over here. Hover over the toaster. Oh, it's a tower over here they're building. I kept hovering over the flag. Oh, okay, no, hold on. It does lead... It's got a little line going to the right. But I can't see where it goes because there's a tooltip in the way. Oh, I guess it's just going here, but it's not actually connected to anything? I don't know. Oh, we've smashed this wall. It looks like it's going to get rebuilt, but we're going to charge in here with our infantry. And actually, I'll move my melee or my missile units in here as well. Keep the yin and yang. Where's your balloon? Oh, oh shit! I guess. Oh, I guess it's hanging back because it's got like infinitude range. Didn't realize we were about to be flanked over here. Dragon, go!
It must be done.
I definitely told some of my infantry to come over here. Oh, they're breaking instantly. Good. Anyway, grab everyone except the cavalry. I guess that's group 1. And just move in here. Lovely. And then the cav.
Conquered.
You're being shot by this tower, but it's about to be captured, so I think that'll go away. Balloon's a huge boost. Well, I guess if I'm not a dragon, if I'm in dragon form, I need the balloon for the 25% boost. Where's the goal? Over here, huh?
Mistress of storm.
How do we path over there, I wonder?
Sent by Caravan.
Oh, around that way, okay. Anyway, that's captured. Although my dragon can just fly up there. If there's no one here, we're just... Oh, flying units can't capture it, although I can stop being a dragon.
The storm dragon.
Bit risky, maybe.
Horsemen.
Oh shit, you didn't finish the capture here.
Master of Tempest.
It looks like I can just stop being a dragon. And then capture this.
Atrivians.
Never conquered.
Oh shit,
Repositioning.
I'm back.
Sun Yang's faithful.
That's not working. Dang it. I thought I had a really cool move by splitting my army, but it doesn't look like we're capturing this. You think she still counts as a flying unit? I mean, she's not flagged as flying right now. Dang. So units that can fly, I guess it would be too easy. All right, fair enough. Well, now we might actually take more losses than desired here.
Your craven warriors run from the battle, my lord. Run the
Yeah, as I say, these peasant horsemen are fleeing. That's fair. It's my bad.
Order and balance. For the Moon Dragon! Minds as one!
Alright, I want my infantry to deal with these guys. Oh, fuck. Where are these guys? Is this the ones that my cavalry were fighting? Oh, that's all kinds of bad.
steady their nerves, and they will be able to rejoin the fight.
More loss than desired, does not any loss? Nah, some of you may die, but that's a price I'm willing to pay. So there's quite a long cooldown before this comes up again. Should get my balloon up in here too.
My mind is ready. Cut them down.
Oh shit, I keep overriding my balloon's instructions by giving my missile units the move instruction. At least the heal has apparently pretty long range. Oh no, she's moving in. Well, there's our victory. Well, okay, we learned a few things. It cost us along the way, but we learned a few things about some of the game mechanics. That's the important part. Spells caster have to physically get in range as well. Yeah, but it's really long range. I mean, I guess the heals weren't actually dropping, but when she was moving, the circle was getting pretty big here. Anyway, I think we can just end. We'll end battle. Wait, your balloon can drop bombs on units directly underneath it? What? Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, the horsemen got kind of beat up there on their solo operation because I wasn't babysitting them. You think range units can be a bit clunky at times? I don't know. I do know that whenever any of the units have to like turn to reposition, I'm always like, oh my god, turn faster. But it is pretty reasonable. We got a power stone. When a magic user rubs a power stone, the artifact glows for a split second before dulling forever. However, in that moment, the winds of magic bestows a tempest. So it's a single-use augment of the winds.
At last.
Oh, are you having trouble reading the stats on the card because of this? Yeah. Here, let's put it up here because it's just going to cover like the play, stop, pause buttons, right? Okay. So we definitely want to occupy this place. Yeah, I don't think we want to lower the instability, although it does bounce back pretty quickly. I feel like we're going to do a straightforward occupy over here. Basically restart your mana faster with that thing. Okay. Remember to rub your power stone in private.
Make a watchtower of it.
Power stone. Okay. Cleanse the mines. Getting reward. Oh yes, we get the terrifying mask of Eee!
Only Nan Li remains in the hands of the rebel lords. Bring the entire province back under your control.
Okay. Yep. Finished taking everything. There's only one spot left. A bunch of money and a charmed shield. So.
The storm.
Oh, and we leveled up. Okay, so this is always tricky. Like the leveling up on your character, there's so much that you can do and so many different ways you can specialize things. You kind of want to look at like what comes later and try to decide things, you know, where to optimize around. Eye of the Storm sounds great fun though. Oh yeah, and there's a group. So as long as you spend 4 points anywhere in this group, you'll get there. Okay, but I can't get the Aura of Majesty now. I have to be level 12 before we get there. Hard to hit, melee defense. Earth Blood. Gives me a new spell. Regeneration, heal per second. Okay, Inspiring Presence just flat out gives my units more free XP and a better aura leadership. I'm usually a big fan of this. Oh, it upgrades your heal speed. So I already have Earthblood? Earthblood upgraded. I do already have Earthblood. Okay. Oh, okay, no, it doesn't increase the speed. It stays at 0.8%, but it lasts 14 seconds instead of lasting 7 seconds. Route Marcher. Campaign movement range plus 5%. I mean, you do get to do more faster, and then more control wherever are, cheaper to recruit, attrition, less corruption. And then, yeah, and then we get even more spells. I often like the Inspiring Presence branch and just make me like a pure, like, basher type person. Bottom row is always useful because it unlocks things, upkeep reduction, help you out. Yeah, I mean, I'm a fan of these. Hard to hit, devastating charge bonus, armor, rage of the dragon, melee attack. I mean, yeah, this is just us specifically being very smashy. I guess this is making our army more smashy. This is making us more smashy. You know what? Let's just be personally more smashy. Flat out armor, flat out hit points, flat out melee attack. Dragon needs to smash, I agree. Rage of the dragon, done.
A tool fit for the dragon's daughter.
Now, we've got the terrifying mask of Eee! Which will cause fear and terror in my enemies. We have no ancillaries yet. We do have the Power Stone. So use is what? Is it 1 per combat? Might be 1 per combat. It's interesting that it lists a cooldown. Is that a typo? I think it's just Eee! Oh yeah, I don't know why you can't escape out of that screen. That's very, very odd to me. Oh, the Astromancer's got to level up as well. Well, okay. So we're probably going to use this Astromancer as part of our army. So we really don't need some of these other effects which happen when you're doing like solo assassination stuff. So scouting is what you're getting when you're boosting the army. Increase the chance that we get magic items, which is nice. You also get harmonic convergence. This is what happens when the avatar fuses with one of the great spirits. But anyway, it's going to increase one of our spells. I think I'm just going to get scouting. I don't know. More spells is cool. Magic items also cool. I don't use the magic often enough. I'm like a little concerned that I might not make use of it enough. Damn, that is pretty good. I don't know. Let's try to learn the magic. And my capital, Nangao here, has finished its construction. We've got a tea parlor, and we have the ability to build the second tier of the tea parlor, which I'm going to go for. We've got a decent amount of money. We'll do that, so it'll be another 10 growth. Because I think this is replacing. We're going to go from the tea parlor to the contemplation garden, so I think it's replacing the plus 10 with the plus 20. I don't think it's becoming a total of 30. So we're going to do that. More tea! And then we can end turn. Which I think is fine.
Emperor's chosen daughter.
What we need, though, is we do need... Oh, hold on. We have access to a different unit. Jade Warriors. Is this a Jade Mine? Is that the theme? Training camp unlocks Jade Warriors. Hello! That's what we need. Because right now, we've got, like, all peasants for our front lines. What does this little thing do? Toggle movement notifications. If check movement notifications, this character will always display regardless of global settings. Oh, okay. I assume the global settings are to remind me, so that's going to be okay. So I've got 2 queues. I've got global and gunpowder. Can I do them both at the same time? So it looks like the time is a lot bigger for the global.
When Miao Ying asks,
So they'll be done in a turn. Oh, it's more expensive as well. So we really do want to use the local whenever possible. But yeah, let's get ourselves some Jade Warriors in here. There's like 106 factions in this game. It is pretty crazy. Canva Global takes longer and costs more. Okay. Teen Ever Settlement this way. Uncle Ira would approve. I don't know. Well, I was gonna say, I don't know why I keep thinking about Avatar when we're playing this. No, it's pretty obvious. I mean, the setting, the references. I mean, not that the game is making explicit references for it, but I'm seeing them. A faction has been destroyed. The Redhorn tribe are gone. All right. And the Kurgans. Well, bye.
My lord. Ready your warriors for battle.
We've been ambushed? I guess I do see the big mountain in the thing. Oh, my stream is really lagging behind for some reason. I don't know if it's really laggy for you guys too. T in every settlement. Until you're maxed out on pop. So, ambush. An army may lie in wait for its enemies entering ambush stance, in which they'll remain hidden to our enemy armies until they wander into the trap. Beastmen escaping armies can proactively ambush enemy armies while attacking in certain stances. So we don't know what we're going to be fighting here. And the auto-resolve we really have no info about. No, okay, we'll go fight battle. Oh, I got another Sky Lantern. Oh, this is my Caravan! Ah! Is my Caravan. All right. Bum, 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 bum. So we've got a couple of Jade Warriors, a couple of Peasant Long Spearmen, 2 Sky Lanterns. Oh, it's not a Flying Junk, it's a Sky Lantern. Oh, we're gonna have to recheck those stats. Getting like intro battle cutscene.
Pride, for you are the guardians of order, the defenders of harmony.
So more flying sniper platforms. Okay. Oh, wait, I got camera control during this? Oh, that's cool. Okay, can we get a pause? So there's no deployment phase. We are being attacked from the rear, which ain't great because that's where my archers are. We've got saber tusk packs, man-eaters. She's a man-eater. Noblars, Malbogs, and then Rug over here, who's an ogre. You can run away. So, can I just get to the edge of the map here and actually escape? Is that sufficient? Ambush, passive ability. Oh, so hold on. I'm getting a massive debuff to my defense, attack, leadership, and charge because I was caught unprepared. Oh, for the first 60 seconds. That makes sense, and that's kind of fair. Run away. So, okay. So, is running away literally just getting to the edge of the map? And so that's question 1. Question 2 is that a good idea? Question 3, these man-eaters. What do they look like? Okay, so they're ogre types. I mean, they've got an ogre charge ability. Oh, this sounds terrible. Armor piercing. Little puppers over here. All right. So it's supposed to be an escape zone in this game. Should be able to take them. I mean, I don't see anything specifically marked as an escape zone over here. So I don't know. But yeah, we'll turn and fight. So I really want to get the archers out of the way if at all possible. So, okay, no, what are these Sky Lanterns? Harmony Amplifier, Harmony Djinn, always flying. So they do have ranged attack. I don't see their... Oh, no, there we go. Okay. It's interesting. If I can... Oh, they must count as artillery. Because if I'm control... That might have been what was screwing me up in the last battle. If I control M to pick my missile weapons, it's not actually selecting them. So I'm going to tell my archers to try to move a little bit away. What's the hotkey for artillery? It's probably Control A. Could be Control R for artillery. Oh, it's not in there. B for bombard. It's not Control A. Control A can select everything. Control B. No, it's not Control B. What the hell kind of units are these? Control B isn't selecting them. What's left? Missile. It's not missile. It's not artillery. They're not infantry and they're not cavalry. Because, yeah, Control B is not selecting them. Curious. Control I is not them. Yeah. They, these flying machines, these Sky Lanterns, don't actually belong to any particular group. There we go. And then the rest over here, these are all presumably melee types. Yeah, so they'll be my Control 1 over here. That's the other reason I like to set hotkeys explicitly, so I can try to remember, you know, sort of what gets assigned. So yeah, we'll just set these guys and these guys. Just try to get them. Don't run too far, because I don't want you to have too much downtime. But mostly it's about turning around. And then over here, I mean, honestly, I might just have to just tell these guys to charge into combat right away, but... Yeah, but I'm trying to learn, right? I want to know the hotkeys for the future. Yeah, these guys are doing an immediate charge.
Commander, drive them off.
Is it double click to charge them? That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, the problem is these man-eaters over here are not being engaged. You guys try to get around to these guys, if at all possible. Is there another kind of flank I can set up? Not really. I won't have enough people who can move quickly enough. Maybe I'll just move these archers back. These guys are sort of set up. I don't know. I'm gonna encourage you to... Hello.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Can I not give you... Oh, there... Is this just not... Oh! This is impassable terrain over here. Okay. Whiskey and chocolate. Hey, no one! Missed most of today's stream because I've been hooked on that Quilly King guy playing Moo on YouTube. Well, thank you very much. I've been enjoying that a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I might... You know what? Both archer groups. Like, move... Try to move over here. I know you're engaged, but try to move over here. Now, flying units, I'm assuming, can't be meleeed. I'm just assuming here. It might turn out to not be the case, but we'll see. I'm going to tell my my swordmen to go and engage these spearmen over here, because they actually should be in a pretty good setup for that. And you guys over here, go that way, and then I'm going to get my magistrate to wade into combat over here. Yeah, this archer group's going to get absolutely spanked. And my magistrate doesn't have any abilities whatsoever. No. No magic, no anything.
Order and balance. For the Emperor!
Target that one.
Spears.
I'm going to see if I can get these spears to come out here and... Where the hell are these guys going? It looks like they're running. Maybe they're just getting ready for another charge. Yep. Now, I don't know if there's a way to set against the charge. I feel like that is a thing. Maybe if they're just standing still, they set for a charge? I don't know.
There must be.
Alright, I'm getting my lord to pull back here, because I don't think he's actually a death machine. Now, I'm going to let these guys fire at will into the melee combat. Maybe it's a terrible idea. Ogres don't care about the melee line. They'll explicitly run through it. Being stationary and facing the right way will brace them. Okay. Oh, these guys back here are coming back. Archers. Focus on this guy. Can you do the focus without repositioning? Because they just wasted a bunch of time turning, even though these guys were in the attack cone. I wanted my archers to focus on the ones who weren't in the melee.
Bring and fire!
I don't know if you can do that, because they were already in the attack cone, but the archers insisted on turning before firing.
Your warriors tired, mighty lord. Their exertions dull their ability.
Yeah, they're getting tired, well. Tough patootie. Our magistrate is really getting, like, spanked by this giant ogre lord. Okay, any of them idle? You are idle. Go ahead and spear this guy. I think the archers are... Or, sorry, this guy here, they are good against large. I don't know if... It doesn't say the word large here. But, I mean, this guy looks pretty big to me. Maybe it's just because he's a lord. Maybe he's not actually large. He certainly looks large, though. All ogres are large. Oh, there we go. Large entity right here. Perfect. So, yeah, the spearmen are really well suited to stabbing the shit out of this guy. Or stabbing any part of him, really. Okay.
archers.
The enemy commander runs from the field, my lord, and a sorry spectacle.
There you go. What if Spearman is good at stabbing all things? True. He's large, but is he in charge? Well, not anymore, because he fled. Okay. That was terrifying with the ambush from the back there. That was very scary. Ogres are large onions. That's because ogres have layers. Like a parfait. Did very well about it. It felt pretty good. I mean, I don't think it was designed to be like a raffle stomp, but like, you know, I don't think that was the most dangerous ambush of all times. Now, we can execute for leadership boost. We can venerate to heal these guys. I think we'll go for the heal in this particular case. Now, I don't know how the caravan healing works. Presumably, it is a actual unit that's moving actually in the background, so it would heal naturally over time. So the leadership bonus or this would help, but money's pretty good, but it actually worsens the rate at which we heal. Let's do this. I don't want to lose the caravan if I can help it. Okay, so we're back over here. Follower gain, an aged sage. Won a defensive battle. Okay.
The Storm Dragon.
Over Lords and Heroes.
The Celestial.
I know he's part of this. Did I get another one somewhere?
I stand apart.
Oh, he's an ancillary. That's why. So, enemy hero action success chance. So this is if, oh, he's assigned to someone already. Oh, he's assigned to the caravan. Okay, this is just to protect against like the assassination or wound attempts or whatever, right? So not a tremendously critical one. Very important they do not heal over time. Oh, the caravans don't heal over time? Oh, because they're not in friendly territory. Oh! Okay, so yeah, taking the boost there is really good. Thank you very much for the bits. Who just sent that in? My page is refreshing. Dracehorn, thank you very much for the bits, and Blazing Bob earlier, Mad Sentinel as well. Cheers to you guys. All right, so we got about a half an hour left for Warcraft 3, and then we're gonna switch over to, Warhammer 3. Total War Warhammer 3. I knew I was going to make that slip at least one time. It's okay. It's just a 20-year difference between the games, you guys. Like, I don't know why I'd be confused. It's only been 2 decades. Ah, man. Old man brain really kicks in here.
Serve the Emperor.
First of all, can I see the yin-yang balance of this army? Yeah, so currently it's yin-sided. So we could throw in a little bit more yang. I don't know if we get the absolute number.
The defense effort has need.
Because we can get more yang with more Jade Warriors, which is kind of what I think I'm going to do.
To fight for me is an
Throw in a couple of those. Who's leveling up? Yang Yang. Okay. Oh, this is the Sage that we just recruited. Yeah, who's part of the... he's the Caravan Master. Do I get to keep them after this, I wonder? Wouldn't surprise me if they're... Maybe he's always the Caravan Master, so he himself can level up. Cost of Caravan shortcut events goes down by 10%. Chance of Caravan ambushes minus 50%? Hidden stores. So this is the passive healing one. Sale value of cargo, maximum cargo space. Okay, this is really important. Oh, and there's a checkbox there to auto-assign points. No. I think we're gonna go to Wayfinders to reduce the ambush chance. Units in the army don't need to be fully balanced. Army yin-yang is determined by general and doesn't affect... Oh, okay. Wait. So the caravan's actually present on the map. I don't control it. It steers on its own. Yeah, movement has been disabled for this character. But you can actually see the caravan on the map. It's not just an abstract thing, which also means you can snipe them if you're in the opposition. That's quite cool. Okay, hold on a sec. The whooshing compass controls the direction of magic. I can actually... Can I spin this? Okay, we can change it in one turn. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Okay. Tech is happening. So I can make another caravan. The question is, should I? Does it make sense? Kind of feel like we might. Additional peasant units. Additional artillery units. Kind of feel like we probably should do this. Oh, you can only have one caravan active at a time. Oh. Now, what would be the purpose of the reserves? I think lords do passively gain some XP, so if you hire them early, do they just start leveling up? You can send another one out when one is returning. I see. So there's kind of value in having a second one ready to go. But presumably I could just recruit it when this one is returning, so we could wait. Buy one for when the other's on cooldown. Okay, well, let's do that now. I don't know. I like artillery. Let's do artillery. And that's... Okay, that's his caravan. He's got a couple of grand cannons. Cool. So there's nothing apparent that appears that I can do with him right now. Hopefully he's passively gaining some XP. That would be nice. Diplomacy. Yeah, do we want to talk to anyone? I mean, we're at war with these deserters and these rebels. The Celestial Loyalists. And the Burning Wind Nomads. These two are both Cathayan. We've got a non-aggression pact with these. I was gonna say there's a quick deal button as well to set up to find trade stuff. So I think generally speaking, you want to set up as many. Okay, so this is a quick deal chance, so we can get a non-aggression pact with the Imperial Wardens. Trade deal, so again, fairly likely to succeed. Yeah, I like the quick deal button a lot. A lot. You can't attack legitimate Cathayan factions, you rather confederate with them. Yeah. So it feels like I should make friends with as many Cathayans as possible. If it's green, they will do it. So let's try a trade agreement with the Imperial Wardens.
Cathay wishes no ill upon those who respect us.
So we'll each make 70 gold per turn. We'll also have a non-aggression pact and shared military access. And right now they're super into the idea. Could I ask for them to throw in some money? Click the scales. There we go. Yep, so they're gonna throw in 1,800 bucks. Yeah, that's my demand, because they really want all this stuff. So we're gonna make bank on this. Propose offer.
The ancestors smile.
Okay.
City Commander.
So these Burning Wind Nomads, I mean, right now they're only neutral with me, but they would still be interested. Okay, they wouldn't be interested in a non-aggression pact, but they would go for a trade agreement. So maybe what we could do is we could set up a trade agreement with these guys, and then maybe they would start to like me more later. Let's try it.
May the master of the celestial winds guide us all.
So, I mean, I could throw this in, it's now negative, but then if I balance this, presumably I would sweeten it with, whoa, way too much money. But now, trade agreement, and then they pay me a little bit of money, which isn't too much. Yeah, 69, very nice. All right, there you go, and yeah, it's gonna go up.
Cathay Eternal.
So it's interesting that it still shows these guys in here, even though theoretically we have these things set up. All right, I'm going to call that enough trade for now. Okay, the quick deals view is really handy. Why don't more games have that? That's access. Yeah, but I already got access with those guys. Caravan encounter. An encounter. Boo! Come on, can we get some boo in chat for encounter? I'm gonna steal that for the next time I play, when I DM some Dungeons and Dragons. The Young Yang Caravan. While resting at an inn, the caravan master is approached by a stranger claiming to be a famed adventurer who wishes to join the caravan's retinue. He will protect and fight, but his services come at a cost. It cost me $500, but lets me add a noble to this. Now, if this guy becomes a permanent part of this caravan, that sounds like a good idea. Take the unit, says Haji. That does sound like a pretty good idea. Oh, okay, mission issues. Change the compass direction, and I'll get some money. When playing as Cathanian faction, the compass can be viewed, and its direction change the compass panel. Redirecting the compass grants certain effects. As effects grow, the longer the compass remains particular. Here, one thing I'm curious about is, is the compass for all Cathans, or individually does each one have their own compass? Recruit 20 new units. Okay, not 20 total, 20 new ones. All right, well, we'll see about that. So, do I click on this to... Okay. I kind of like the idea of pointing at the Celestial Lake for more growth. So, okay. So it has a strength. Energy reserve will decrease over time. Directing the Wu compass in this direction will increase the energy reserve. So based on this energy reserve, we have growth. So what I could do is I could point it here, fill this up, and then point it somewhere else, and I would still have this benefit as it decays down. While it's pointing in this direction, we also get this additional bonus, which is money, which doesn't sound bad. Yeah, it's already growing. Look at the active. Yes, but Lokthar, what I'm saying is it's only +3 right now because it's down here. But if we fill this up to here, it'll grow to +15, and then we can switch it somewhere else. Lake is very good at start when threats are low. That's what it feels like. So we're going to do the Celestial Lake. So now this is increasing over here. So this bonus will grow over time. What we want to do is when this maxes out, we want to switch away so we're not wasting some of our energy growth. It's interesting that the Warpstone Desert doesn't have a bar. It just has an active. Everybody whooshing tonight. All right, treasury bonus, good.
Warden of the Great Bastion.
Cool statues sitting here on the map. So I need to grab, what's the last bit I have to pick up here? It is down here. Is there a quick thing to find the provinces? I mean, there's this. Yeah, Nan-Li, which is here. Yeah, so I need to grab this to finish grabbing control. Meanwhile, there's some dudes lingering around. So it seems like the thing to do is to move down there. Yeah. However, I could go and build a few more troops here, which I think at this point would actually be more of the gunners. And I'm kind of into that idea.
Noble recruitment is available to boost your armies far from home, my lord.
Yeah.
When Miao Ying asks, you answer.
And now I can't move because we're in the recruiting kind of vibe. I kind of feel like just maxing out this army and then marching forward.
Serve me.
When you have chaos portals open everywhere, you'll be happy for the desert one. Okay. Or, okay, we'll just do one round. And then we'll march on with the 18, because we might unlock some new stuff. The Mines of Nanyang has embiggened itself, so we can grow its primary building here, which seems like a good idea. More money, more building slots. Sounds good. Drill training is done. Harmony +1 Yang. Okay, which is currently on the Ying Band. Wasn't it already a +2? And more leadership for these guys. It's still there. I'm going to grab the Harmonic Balance Yang over here for flat +5 growth everywhere. Seems like a great early game pick. I don't like there's some dudes back there. Hopefully marching forward is still correct.
This goes against Gairan. A great crusade.
So I can't... Oh, I can reach. No, I can't. It's just moving me up as much as possible. Okay, we'll have to engage next turn. But now that... I guess... Yeah, I'm in foreign territory. Even though it's still a province I mostly control. Okay, got it.
The celestial meow.
All right, we're not fighting a walled settlement. Valiant defeat. Oh shit. Can I take on the reinforcements without everything else? This seems poor.
Not today.
Maybe I do need to max out my troops here. Encircle. Oh, just, yes. Great Bastion threat increases. Chaos gathers near the Dragon Gate. Attack is imminent.
Strive for balance in all.
Just do encircle and starve them out. Oh, I don't think I clicked on the city. Although, okay, I clicked on the army. So I'll be fighting these guys, and there will be reinforcements. But in theory, we're going to be okay. You know, we only got 20 minutes left to this, and then we're going to switch to Dwarf Fortress. So we're going to go. We're going to go here. If we lose, we lose. No encircle inner walls, you think? Okay. So yeah, I think we are fighting outside the city. I think we clicked on the army itself. And yeah, they don't have very much right now, but they will get reinforcements pretty rapidly in the battle. So, let's take a little look at the battle scene.
That your enemy's field are both many and varied.
Yeah. I think that's their reinforcement point. So what's nice here is that we're not going to be... They're not reinforcing from a flank or anything like that. Ideally, we would like to have a high ground position to fight them from. We can potentially just put all our archers on this high ground. Gunners, what kind of range you got? Okay, the gunners are super short range. Which, alright, fair. We got the sky junk that can already hit these guys. So actually, these guys are probably going to move towards me right away. Even though they're in the defense, because they're in range of our artillery, they will probably move forward immediately. What's the range of these peasant archers? A little further than the gunners, but not by much. Still, these positions here are great to be, like, defended on. Gunners are ideal for keeping with the yin-yang or melee guys. Right, because they're going to be pretty damn close regardless. Well...
Iron hail gunners!
You know what? I may as well move you up a bunch.
Mage of the
There's
Celestial.
my Astromancer. Yeah. Horsemen. Well, I can't hide them. Because there's not much in the way of forest, but I could still put them off to the side to maybe get ready to make a bit of a move. I don't know. Let's call this good enough.
Wizards trained in the Celestial Court are stronger when united on the battlefield.
They might be moving back rather than engaging. Although, that doesn't bother me too much. Oh, they're just sort of reshuffling. I mean, we've got to... I would like to fight them before the reinforcements join the battle. So maybe we will move forward here. Even though we might have a bad height situation going on. We're going to start moving forward. We got whiskey and chocolate. What is that? Oh, hey, Elko! Thank you for today's very suitable stream since I've been invaded by followers of Nurgle. Nothing serious. No sea beer. Just got a sneeze I got from my son. Oh, sneezed out some more followers of Nurgle. Yeah, Nurgle is like the plague bearer. I know I attacked, so I do have to move forward. But sometimes when the armies are being hit by artillery, they're like, we gotta move anyway. But
Astromancer repositioning.
we can leave the balloon back here, although it does have its the harmony bonus. But if I keep my lord in human form, she's got a much bigger harmony bonus anyway. I think I kind of want to select everything other than the balloon and put you in a group 1 for now. Sure, we'll do some rejiggering of this soon.
Stone and steel.
Your flying units afford you great flexibility, Commander.
What are you doing?
The enemy as they maneuver.
Oh, and then where are you? You're out over here.
Move as wind.
Mistress of Storms.
All right, just move in.
Defenders.
You're still back there, and then I'll make sure to move these. Well, do I want to maybe delay the infantry charge until the
Lighting the way.
the missile dudes get a little bit closer, just to get the full harmony bonus? There we go.
storm.
Now move forward.
Shenyang sends us. Celestial Fury.
Okay.
The storm wind blows.
My test begins.
So, what are my spells? Harmonic Convergent. Let's put it on someone. You. Congratulations. So it looks like it's just one unit. And then we got the heal. And what's the other thing? Storm of Shadows. Hex. Intensity. Minus 52 speed. On a single unit? No, it looks like it might have a radius. No. Just got range. It looks like when I click on it, it's got an area, but it doesn't describe it as an area. I don't know. Let's try it. See what the effect it looks like. I think it's just affecting... Yeah, it's only affecting the one unit I clicked on. I don't know what the radius... Oh, that's like their radius. That's probably their yin-yang radius that's being highlighted over here. I bet you that's what it is. What is this red arrow? Oh, that's the direction to the unit I've selected, I guess. If the balloon's moving forward, I don't think it fires. Although it's very tired right now. I wonder if I tell it to move forward, if it'll just get a little bit of rest. I suppose if I told it to do it, it'll walk. I don't know. Focus on those units back there. And actually, same sort of thing. My missile units, just to avoid firing into melee, let's make sure you're hitting over here. How does the balloon get tired? Well, the crew.
Your troops come under fire, Commander. Have them find cover or eliminate the source.
There we go. We're going to charge into the archers, who have already broken. Redirect to these guys. Chunk, 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 chunk. Now, their reinforcements are probably coming on the field now, and they are. Now, I don't like being on the low ground for this fight, but we can't really pull back, because we are really forced to be on the assault here. So I think the plan is to at least try to take over here so we're fighting on level ground, if nothing else. Now, there's no attack move, but by default, if the melee units run into someone, they will engage them. So it's sort of like always attack move.
Thoughts in harmony.
Pause. Cavalry. Charge away. Spearmen. See if you can engage there. Although it feels a little unlikely to happen. Okay, no one's got a little sleepy symbol. Good, excellent. And yeah, I'm just going to try to get my cavalry away from their own cav charge. And yeah, the idea... I was trying to target the balloon, but I realized the cavalry is going to be too fast, so we'll get them to just start doing that. If they have to move forward a little, it's not the end of the world.
Horseman!
Yep, my own cavalry turned around to engage their cav on the flank, which feels pretty good.
Heavens await. Yes.
Get my missile dudes to attack their lord over here since it's not sitting in melee. My lord, speaking of, is currently on sleepy times. Looks like our health is kind of okay, although I'm going to drop a little heal over here, which should hit my horsemen. That seems like a good idea. My horsemen who are now in idling. I'm just going to get the horsemen to pull back again. Oh, these guys have come back. Never mind. Horsemen, charge those archers. Infantry.
Master of Tempest.
Reset your lines.
Peasant horseman!
There you go. Charge those archers, please.
The Celestial Faithful.
I guess we're not getting the yin-yang bonus on the sky jump. That's the one downside. I'll move you forward. I don't know if you move and shoot, though.
Shen Yang sends us.
Azir, show the way.
The Celestial Daughter.
All right. Storm of Shadows, no. Power Stone, no. Wrath of Storms. It is an area. Oh, is it just around me? Yeah, okay. Right. I think I noticed that last time. Hold the line over here.
Horseman!
Horseman, I'm just going to get you to pull back a little until we see a good opening.
Never conquered. Gyron's Fury.
Yeah, okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move the balloon up to here, and then when it gets here, I will go into dragon form. All right. Hopefully we're holding the line. I don't like that we're a bit on the down slope over here, although I'm hoping that these guys are at least level. I assume this isn't great for my melee units, but it seems to be working out. We do have the harmony bonus going on everywhere, which is great to see.
The Celestial Faithful!
Okay, good. You're still moving back, which is great. I don't know. Maybe the plan is I will come here, and then I will plan on coming in on these archers. Actually, let me try that again. Click here. Shift click to there. Okay, you're here. Great. Time to...
Ready to defend.
Dragon!
Mistress of Storm. Overwhelmed.
How come you're in sleepy mode? I guess because you're on guard.
Execute them.
I guess it's near the end of the battle. Maybe I could just turn guard off for everyone right now. And just encourage them to just YOLO in here.
Celestial Sorcerer.
Alright, make sure you guys are going there. Actually, all the ranged units move forward to engage their ranged units. This guy looks like he's charging us, but he's broken, so no. I think he's just turned the wrong way.
Will of the Dragons!
The Storm Dragon.
I guess she's just knocking everyone around. Just they're still not they're still on sort of sleepy time, even with the guard, the hold formation being down. Not like they're rushing forward or anything. You know what? I think I can probably tell everyone to sort of just move forward. These guys are still going to scrap it out over here, but we're going to move to engage the range dudes. And the horsemen are still ripping through these guys. Yeah, the dragon's going to go and rip all these things apart. Oh! Okay, so still Power Stone. Okay. But yeah, no other abilities over here.
Moon Dragon, protect us.
Yeah, alright. Our main character's pretty badass. Guard doesn't affect aggression. So just, I mean, it doesn't move them across the map, but otherwise they do move a little bit, right? To chase and engage. If someone's just out of their range? No? Maybe not. I assumed. But you know what they say about assuming.
Dragons.
They're a little bit injured over here. But everyone is still moving.
Defenders of Cathay.
Oh, I think my war balloon is out of ammo. My sky junk, yeah. Where's the ability? Sky junk bomb. Range 10 meters. Okay, so it's a very short range thing. But let's say I tell you to... click over here. It had a little a colored X, though. Is that not working? No.
Stone and steel.
Maybe I can only click on things within the radius? Oh, the timer went down. Maybe it does just drop it immediately below us or something weird. It drops where you are. Womp womp. Alright, Sky Balloon.
Harmony.
Move over here. My cab did break, which, you know, fair enough. My dragon's definitely taking a lot of damage. It's also dealing a lot of damage.
And fire!
Alright, so we're going to move over here and get ready to drop, although we need some time to go by. Oh, I think my balloon's being shot at, which makes sense. I don't think... Hang on, I'm going to move my dragon away. I don't know if he can die.
Minds as one!
I stand ready! Master of Azir! Attack!
Alright, the dragon can come back in. That's going to be okay, because we'll have more people moving in here. War balloon, go, go. Come here. Okay, I can see the little circle now. Right, one thing that's going to confuse me a lot is with the units selected, they've got a circle around them, but that's their yin-yang range. So I'm going to interpret that a lot as their combat range. Boom. Well, it hit something.
Age of the Celestial Court. Dragon crossbows. My test begins. The heavens unleashed.
Here, why don't you just go and melee these guys? Because they're not going to appreciate that very much. I don't think I hit my own units there that time. Those were bad guys, weren't they? I don't know. It can be hard to tell. These guys are not my archers, so let's move over to them and drop another bomb, although we've got a little bit of time to go before that happens.
Heavens await for the Emperor.
Seeking Cathay's foes!
Yeah, we might end up with a Pyrrhic victory here. Pyrrhic? Boom!
I hear the heavens.
Alright, so the war balloon has nothing left anymore. Although I guess it's still providing us the harmony bonus, so the plus 25%. So I'm going to go and center these guys up a little bit again. And then meanwhile, my archers are pretty much just shooting into our combat here. Oh, there's an enemy over there. Tell you what, range dudes, go and finish this guy off. Victory. Oh, one of our dudes just broke again. Alright. Yeah, I would say Pyrrhic as well, even though it does have a PH, doesn't it? Oh, yours when we nuked? I thought when I moused over them, it did show a little aggro symbol. Maybe we did nuke some of our archers. No, because one of them had the Lord symbol, didn't it? We dropped a bomb on their Lord. I don't know. I'm going to trust you guys. Go for the Venerate over here. We're taking a lot of losses. A lot more losses than we should. So this hasn't been taken yet, but the big defeat over here is going to be huge. Oh, what is this? Follower gained. Jade Sculptor. Recruit rank +3 for Jade Warriors and...
Our strategy was sound.
And a Wand of Jet. Hold on. Are we recruiting higher level versions of the Jade people now? That's quite nice. Wand of Jet. Power recharge +80%. Increased cooldown 15%. So my spells are slower to cast, but I get my mana back faster? Not slower to cast, but this, it sounds to me like my abilities and spells, or Augment of the Wind, okay, will have a longer cooldown. What's the power recharge? I'm assuming that's like mana, but I don't know exactly. Yeah, Jade Sculpture. Recruit rank +3 for Jade Warriors and Jade Warriors Halberds. Local province. Oh, he's already assigned. Okay. And we've got some skill points. I think I agree. We're going to want some armor. Maybe more than the melee attack. Done.
I was born to wield it.
So So we can encircle. We do get the decisive victory. And if we look at the auto-resolve, no one's glowing in red. So we should do this without losing any units. We might lose some individuals, but we don't lose any units.
The Emperor loves you.
Route Marcher is always a good choice, yeah, just for the movement speed. There we go. Occupy.
The defensive parameter expands.
Didn't we already have one? And a Charmed Shield. I think that was for the quest. Melee defense +7 and a new ability. We have obtained complete control of the province, now possible to issue commandments. Oh, that's right, yes. And money. Capture 2 provinces, treasury boost.
Ready to
Take a look over here. Charmed Shield armor. Yep, that sounds like a good idea. Let's definitely equip that. Oh, and I have more skill points. Alright, I'll get that. Yeah, the speed sounds pretty good. It does lead to a few things that also sound pretty exciting, but I think what we're going to do here... I'm going to get the next level Rage with Dragon, as opposed to the hit points. And then next time we should be able to go Foe Seeker, because I think we needed 4 things in this group.
The Bastion's defense requires it.
Are winning cool? Well, yeah, we're winning here. The problem is, right, if you're winning via attrition, then you might be fooling yourself into your winning, but actually be falling behind. I think I want more gunners here.
Your recruitment facilities are at maximum capacity.
I know. Shush you. Our Astromancer's leveled up. Oh, this is a passive ability, Rolling Skies. Hex area? Duration. Effect range infinite. Duration 25 seconds. Affected unit flying. Enabled if casting. Does this mean when this unit casts a spell, he automatically does Rolling Skies as well? To debuff flying units? Wind Blast, da-da-da-da-da. Wind Blast is a new spell. Affected units grounded. Damage per second. Curse the Midnight Wind. Debuffs melee attack and armor. And a Thunderbolt. Cause major magical damage. Small strike area. Good against armor. Good against artillery pieces. Strong versus multiple combatants. Yeah, I want some of this. I want to summon some lightning bolts, baby. And the mines can build something. We level up the training camp, which I think we're going to want. Yeah, then we can start training Jade Warrior Crossbowmen, which does sound good. Alternatively... Well, here's the thing that I often like to look at for these. Some of these building lines have things that go all the way up to 5, but these small settlements can only go up to a level 3. So I often like to focus on the things that can only get up to level 3 in these smaller settlements. So the training camp line, like the whole Jade Barracks line, is great in one of these smaller settlements as opposed to a small city. So I might just focus on finishing this. Have plenty of cash. Oh, we can upgrade and build simultaneously? I don't know about defenses. I might want more infrastructure over here. More money's never bad. Money and growth. I mean, you know what? Tea parlors everywhere. I think we're a big fan of that, right? And over here, we can level up the core building, so we'll do that. And what is this notification? What are you sending me to? Oh, right. So we can run one of these edict type things. +4 control. So our control is actually not great here, although it's because we were just doing a lot of conquest here. I think actually our control here is probably going to be okay. Research rate, reduce corruption, slow down enemy units, melee defense, recruitment cost, income from trade, faction wide. Ooh. I don't know. Who doesn't love research, right? I think. Is still have an army hanging out here, although this is the one that's been beat up pretty badly. What is it showing me? It looks like it's following an army that's moving around, but I don't actually see the army. I guess it's just focusing on this one. Who is coming for me? Alright. Oh, it would cost us the war balloon. If we auto-resolved. Wow. That feels... Why does it think this is going to be such a hard battle? I mean, admittedly, a lot of our dudes are pretty weak. Oh, we need to put in a cut. This is the end of our Total War Warhammer 3-bit. We're going to go into Dwarf Fortress here. I was hoping to just auto-resolve this, but I really don't want to lose the Sky Junk. Sky Junk is awesome. Yeah, I guess because it's super damaged, so it just assumes there's going to be a little bit of damage everywhere. And so if you're low, that's going to happen. But, like, they're attacking us. Their units are super damaged as well. Now, they're attacking, so they have to deploy first.
The enemy line up to attack and will soon press forward. Your entry.
Uh-huh. So... hang on. So we got toasters. Do we not have a toaster over here? Oh, there's one. Now, do I actually have to wait for the battle to start? I know I just skipped the thing. I probably explained it. Oh, there we go. Barricades. Barricades. Towers. I don't know if I care about rushing the barricades. Ooh, okay. Piercing. Oh, we only have 500 supply. You know what? I'll just build one of these.
Master of Tempests.
And we'll just sort of generally set up some lines over here. I'll move the sky balloon a little further back, just to make sure it doesn't get randomly hit. These guys are super weak. A bunch of these are garrison troops, though, I think. So they're always going to be super weak sauce. And I don't think it matters if they die, because they just get replenished for free over time. So they're going to be the expendables. And I have the healing spell. Thank you. That is true. Should I just start with everyone super clumped and just draw a big... You know, I'm kind of tempted to do that. Have everyone start super clumped so I can drop a big healing spell on all of them simultaneously. And then split them up afterwards. I don't know. It's an experiment. Let's try it. Oh. Does it have a limit to how many it can hit? Because you've got an area, but it's not turning everything green. Nothing healing resurrects. Well, that's probably true. So actually, in practice, all these guys are probably at full health.
You may switch,
but missing some units.
Aspects as the battle demands.
Not all models in the string. See, there just must be a limit to how many it can affect. Doesn't really say, though. Oops. Control-I, select all these. Deselect a few. Group 1. Control-I... where's the group end? Over here, huh? So actually, what I need to do is just deselect these guys. And then group 2 will be another melee group. Over here. You know, we can sit a little further back. Let them come through in a bottleneck, and then get engaged in the face. Well, something like that. All the range units. I would love to set them all up here. I guess they can even be clicked up against the wall. The thing is... well, this actually might be a good place for them to start over there. And then we can pull them back. And the junk... yeah, just cover this arc and don't move. All right.
I have defended.
And Control C is our cavalry. Oh, the sky junk counts as cavalry for some reason.
It pleases the
There you go. Question answered. I guess because of its speed.
mistress of storms.
Yeah, it looks like they're mostly going to come up over here.
Stone and steel.
As long as they're not flanking somewhere else, but we don't have perfect vision everywhere. Yeah, they're going to get spanked. So the supplies are going down, I guess, as this is being built? Or no, they're going up. Okay, so more supplies build up over time. Right. Well, barricades are fairly cheap. Hang on. Platform. Can be docked and allows defending infantry to climb over it. Monument. Plus 20% range. Monument is indestructible? Buff defenders and fight. Oh, okay. It doesn't actually block movement. I think the difference with the monument. It's just a buffing thing. And then we can build a trap. Here, I want to build this. I'm assuming the supplies are just within the battle itself. I just want to click this and see what it looks like. I don't think we're spending any long-term resources or anything.
For the Emperor!
Hit you with this to slow you down. Where's the other spellcaster in here? Is this guy here? No, wait. Oh yeah, he's there, because I guess he's ranged. Well, let me move you back. I don't want you to die there, buddy. You got no hit points. You're gonna get shot by a random arrow. Yeah, we'll be taking a 2-minute break as we switch games here. It'll be a good time for everyone to stretch their legs and hydrate. Yeah, these guys are all broken. Not everyone has the yin yang bonus because I don't have another unit over here. I guess the balloon would be a decent one for that, but I don't want to lose it. Yeah, they're all just doomed. I wonder if anyone's gonna die. And they finally reached our lines over here.
My mind is ready.
Well, these guys are coming back. Yeah. They've all broken. Victory is ours. Easy peasy. What does the monument look like? Oh yeah, look at it there. So yeah, it doesn't block. Oh, and I can change it. Okay, you get some of your money back, or some of your supplies back if you do make a change. Groovy. Okay. Well, we learned us many things required to play the game. That was great. As a reminder, this was a sponsored live stream for Total War Warhammer 3. There's a link in the What Game, if you do !What Game, where you can get the game. It came out 2 days ago. I think it came out on the 17th. So it's definitely available now, if you want to check that out. Yeah. But we got dwarfy things to do. So we're going to do that now. Decisive victory. Did I lose anyone? Lost 0. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. I guess we might still want to have like extra reinforcements here. It's only 3%. I guess it's based on, you know, how many things we actually killed along the way, or captured or whatever. But these guys still have to get wiped out at some point because they're gonna go and harass one of my other cities, which is annoying. Any chance of continuing this later? There's a good chance. I'll have to figure out if I want to continue at YouTube or is one of the stream things. But yeah, there's a good chance there's going to be more of this. We will see. But for now, yes. If you were just here for the Total War, hey, that's fine. I appreciate it very much. Thank you, for sticking around and following and all that. But we're going to do some Dwarf Fortress here, which we're going to switch over to in just a minute. Everyone get up, stretch your legs, hydrate, and we'll be back with some dwarfiness, folks. You can change the camera to not show enemy moves during their turn. That I do recall from before, yeah. Another faction was destroyed, too. Wow, some people are having a real hard time out there. But luckily, it's not us. Okay, see you guys in a couple of minutes in the dwarfy hood.